Hi everybody, this is Angelica. Nice to see you today. Today's video is going to be called, Are You a Light Worker? The reason that I'm going to make this video is because I got a comment not too long ago on YouTube from someone asking me, how do you know if you're a light worker? And when I first saw the comments, I don't have a lot of time or space to answer long, lengthy, with lengthy responses. So I just replied, you will just know. And then later on I thought, that's not a very good explanation for people possibly just coming onto the path of spiritual awakening, or they're still kind of going along, with society, kind of just figuring out that they have these spiritual abilities. And so anyway, I thought it would be a good time to make a video about some of the traits that light workers have. You may not have all of these. You may have most of them. And in that case, you would be considered to be a light worker, which is just a very general term for people that are here to help humanity. So, I just wanted to also mention that it is a great blessing, along with a great responsibility, to be a light worker. So even though it comes with its fair share of challenging, difficult situations and self-healing processes, it is definitely a gift. So we should feel blessed and happy that we can help. So, let me begin by saying that light workers usually come to Earth feeling as if they don't belong here, and that this world is a very harsh and unkind place. They often feel lonely and feel like they don't fit in very well, even if they do try to fit in with the regular society, things of the car, the house, the family, the perfect, material setup, so that, that's what this society pushes. And so light workers will try to fit into this and try to do that too oftentimes, but they don't fit into it very well, and it doesn't last very long before they realize there's something else in their heart and their soul that's calling them. And also, they just quite don't fit in. So people recognize that they don't quite fit in. They are different. And they've always felt different on this earth. So, light workers are here because they volunteered to help the earth raise its light frequency at this time. And so, most of the time, that's why they feel out of place and different. The next thing is that light workers are extremely empathic and sensitive. They can feel others' pain like it was their own pain. And this ability later on, once a light worker can go through enough self-healing and grounding and balancing their own energies so that they don't get carried away with the feelings of others, can be used for great compassion and for help in raising the unity consciousness of the planet. Because that's what the ability is for. But oftentimes in the beginning, when a light worker is trying to heal themselves, or in the beginning of a spiritual awakening, these sensitive feelings can be too much and can kind of overpower a light worker. And so it's really important to ground yourself and love yourself and make sure that you're getting what you need and trying to balance as best you can. I mean, now I can balance feeling all the things, and then I know what to do to balance the energy. I see what's going on now. It doesn't affect me the same, and I never knew that I would even get to a place where I would be able to sense and feel everything going on in the world and be okay, not okay with it, but be able to be so strong in my strength and abilities to fulfill my mission that I can know about it and not get caught up in it almost. So, yeah. What comes with that is just the ability to love all of humanity. When you feel the pain of the world, when you feel everything like that, it means that you have the ability to love it, everything and everyone. And that means you're a light worker. So, next thing, light workers are very oftentimes telepathic, and they usually get frequencies of energy that run through their bodies, tinglings through the head, through the arms. They can send energy through their fingers. If you're a healer, a massage therapist, an energy worker, you can send energy out from your heart. You can send energy out. So this is an ability for a light worker. What oftentimes light workers do, because they have an extremely powerful energy field that can change, it can change the frequency of a room, of even a larger space like a concert. Light workers are here to balance the energy fields in certain places, in spaces, in their homes. If they move to a new area, in that area. Now, not all light workers are meant to do that, but some and most actually do, and they can. They all have very powerful energy, so they all need to make sure that they have their energy balanced and in check so that they aren't making things worse because of their powerful energy. They want to make sure that they are taking care of themselves so that they can be bringing a really high light, love, vibration to the spaces that they're entering into. Okay, so the next thing is that light workers need a lot of alone time. They need to be alone because they're constantly, wherever they're going, whether they know it intellectually or not, or subconsciously, they're out healing and, harmonizing energy fields. And so because of this constant, helping, healing, being so attentive to what's going on around them and feeling everything, and because of that, they need a lot of alone time because that's how they recharge their batteries and get their power back. So by being alone, they're able to gather up their strength and their light energy and become whole again in themselves, and they can go back out into the world and help again. So they need a lot of alone time. And if you are a light worker and you haven't been doing that, and you're probably running around frazzled and, not feeling well and maybe tired, and you need to come back within your space and make sure you get your time, no matter, how you can get it. You need to plan your life so that you can get your alone time and that space that you need. It's really important. Okay, so next is that light workers are attracted to metaphysical, healing and spiritual subjects. They know deep within themselves that there's many things that need to be changed on the earth and will look for alternative ways to achieve this. Oftentimes, they're urged by their higher selves to bring out new ways of doing things in the fields of like education, medicine, the economy, law, and government. They bring in wisdom and heart-centered awareness to these institutions, therefore transforming them. And so light workers are here to transform the old structures. And they do that in whatever, way they can. So they bring that light in. They bring their wisdom and their knowledge from wherever they're coming in from in this lifetime. And they'll know what that is in their heart. And then the last thing is light workers are, this isn't the last thing, I'm sorry. The next thing is that light workers are very creative and they must have a creative outlet for this energy through whatever method they choose, usually in their work or their service. It's best if they can find a creative field, writing, doing, art, anything like that will be best for a light worker because they are very creative people and they're here to think of new ways of doing things and create love and happiness on the earth. And that's going to require thinking out of the box. and being creative. So that's good for light workers because they have to be creative in what they're doing so that they can be happy. And the last thing is that light workers are guided by a feeling of having a higher purpose or a divine mission. When they're here, they have this sense that they're here, they're being called to do something. And we just talked about that a little bit. They're here to either teach, heal, counsel, work with the environment, help animals, help the educational system. The best thing that a light worker can do is say yes to their divine mission and their purpose. When they're fighting it and they're in fear and they won't let go of what they've been holding on to of their old life, the old job, the old, regular society mindset. When they feel like they're clinging to that because they're in fear of being, their divine self, they will find roadblocks coming in for them. But when they say yes and they open up to their divine mission, the universe and the angels and source will bless you with an abundance of whatever you need. Now, I'm not talking about mansions and all that stuff, but what you need in abundance, you'll have everything you need fulfilled, no matter what, and you won't have to worry about anything. Because the most important thing for a light worker on this planet is to fulfill their divine mission. And once they're doing that, they're going to be speaking their truth, they're going to be doing what they love, they're going to be being creative, and the universe will provide for them, and it will just flow. It will just flow. So, with that, if you have any more questions about, being a light worker or any comments, please leave them below the video. If you would like to schedule a spiritual guidance session with me, you can find my services on my website, which is below the video. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And I will be coming out with my monthly newsletter probably by tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.